Welcome back to more Enderal Forgotten Stories. I'm Negative Zero. Thank you for watching. I hope you're doing all right. Well, there are two things I want to bring up before we get started. Number one, in episode 40, you may or may not have seen an ad before that video, or maybe during that video. That's not my ad. I am not monetized at all. It turns out that the developers of Enderal, Sure AI, actually used copyrighted music in part of their game. Let's see. They have an original soundtrack, which is great and not at all what I'm talking about. In the scene where we went with Dijam to the bar in the Noble's Quarter, there was some acoustic guitar playing in the background. Very nice music, and it's totally copyrighted. I had a copyright, not a copyright strike, but a copyright whatever, where they basically just said, we're going to put ads into your video, and we're going to make the money off of it. So that was a thing. So if you saw an ad at the beginning of episode 40 or during episode 40, I'm sorry. It's not my fault. The other thing is, and I may or may not have mentioned this at the end of the last video, right before we got here, where we are today, when we were talking to the high ones and then Korek, I had a crash, and I may have taken it out. I'm not sure. I probably will. To be honest, I haven't made that video yet, so I don't know what I'm going to do as far as editing. But there was a crash, and it was called the M10QA, or maybe the MQ10A scene, which is getting us to this point, wouldn't work. And I had a pop-up window coming up, and I tried it a number of times. And online, it said at first that VSync is the issue. So you get out of Enderal, you go into the settings, you turn off VSync, and you're ready to go. But later on, as I was reading on the internet, it might be just the rebooting of Enderal that fixes the problem, and it might have nothing to do with VSync. I'm not really sure. I'm not an expert. I just wanted to point that out in case that's in the last video. It may or may not be VSync. It might just be rebooting Enderal that fixes the problem if you come across it. Now, we've been in here, and we got the books. This is the, oh, we can't read it now. What does it say? The Nutritionist of Meat? Nope, can't read it. We got some horses. Let's head up and talk to Daddy. Here we are.
Well, look who's here. How are you doing, silly? Still on the search?
Yes, Daddy, and I think I now know where to find it.
Is that so? Honestly, I find that a little hard to believe. But I guess you know what you're doing, don't you? You always did. Come on, let's go inside. I prepared a little surprise. Or should I say a big one? I suppose that depends on how
Is
you
he
look.
burned? Is that what that is? Yeah, I think it is. Oh.
Ta-da-da-da! Look who I dug out. It's Mother and little sister. Aren't they beautiful?
Aren't we beautiful? Aren't we beautiful?
But I suppose what we dead people do doesn't concern you now, does it, my child? Because you are important now. Ha! Can you believe it? He's important now. He is chosen.
Chosen, chosen.
But you know, I think you've forgotten something. Amidst all this ballyhoo of prophecies, cleansings, and beacons. That you are weak. You are pathetic. You are worthless. And you are weak. That's what you were back then. That's what you are now. And that's what you'll always be. Saving lives? You? Ridiculous. But then again, maybe we do you wrong. So why don't you just tell us? Why you? Why should you, of all people, be the solution to the problem? Why should you be able to prevent something that has happened to mankind for thousands of years? You!
I don't know, Father.
That's right. You don't know. Because you are a stupid, dirty brat. A murdering, stupid brat and nothing else. See, you did it again. You made me unhappy. You made me curse. And cursing is a sin. Don't you understand? I'm only trying to help you to see. This is not you, don't you understand? You are not yourself. And deep down inside, you know it as much as I do.
You know it. You know it.
So, tell me, silly, why is it so hard for you to just let go? Your place is here, in the realm of the dead. So just let yourself fall. It only hurts in the beginning, you know? Then it's like falling asleep. Please, my child, we miss you so much. Little sister wants to play with you again.
Play with you. Play with
And
you.
two of us, we could go hunting again, like back in the old days. Find ourselves a nice deer, and then have a good, juicy piece of meat for dinner. But do you even listen to me? Hey, you're not supposed to leave yet. You're already here. So why don't you just stay? Please, child, stay with us. 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 Stay with us.
Stay with me. Hey, can you hear me? Wake up. Bad dreams?
That was terrifying. And I've seen it before. It's still terrifying. So the whole "you are not yourself" line is especially creepy because we've seen our own dead body and we could be some sort of doppelganger. At first I was thinking that maybe that Daddy was actually one of the High Ones speaking through him, but maybe not. I'm not sure now. I mean, it could just be a bad dream, but I really think it's something. It could actually be the family speaking to a dead person, but that whole letting go thing and "you are not yourself," that's really, really creepy considering what we've seen. Yeah, the one I told you about.
Anyway, it's over now. And we're lucky we woke up at all. That raft Korek put us on was about as seaworthy as a paper ship. But thank the sun, that fisherwoman over there took us in. She's headed for Duneville, and we should arrive soon.
How long have I been out for?
Couple of hours. That spell Korek's mute buddy put on you must have been quite a doozy. They felt the blow to the back of the head would suffice for me. Guess I was the lucky one.
I see. Did you hear what happened? Aranthiel and Korek's conversation?
Yeah. That guy should really go easier on the bottle, if you ask me. But it seems that the thousands who follow him see things differently. As if the High Ones alone weren't threat enough. Now they have a self-proclaimed messiah to back them up. That's just peachy.
So, on the train, when Jaspar was talking to us last video before, when we were on the under train trying to get to Korek's camp, Jaspar, his main thing, you know, he hates his father for his father's stupidity and his ideals. He died because, in fact, their whole family died. His whole family died because of what he sees as his father's stupidity. And his whole thing is anything you try to create, anything you try to build, someone can easily destroy. And I really think, having, you know, edited that video and gone back and listened to the conversation, that is such foreshadowing for what Korek is doing. Tealor Aranthiel has been trying to get this beacon and figure out what's going on and save mankind this whole time. And Korek, that stupid jerk, he's gonna ruin it all. I'm not sure I even understood what this Korek wants from us. To destroy the beacon?
Well, as I heard it, he thinks the cleansing is evolution. We become higher beings. We ascend to a new level of existence, so to speak. And he thinks the reason for the red madness in Enderal is that people still haven't learned the truth about the death of the Lightborn. They're still superstitious, so the sickness weeds them out. Natural selection. And yeah, it sounds absurd. I guess people always see what they want to see.
So that means war. The Naramis will invade Enderal.
I'm afraid so. According to the fisherwoman, the first of Korak's battleships have already arrived near Duneville. It'll take them a while to get the rest of their fleet over here from Naran, but still. Enderal isn't ready for this. Not at all. Most guards haven't tried their weapons on anything other than training dummies, or at the most, bandits. In other words, we're screwed.
So what now?
Well, I guess first of all, we should be grateful we made it out alive. I bet that if Korak would have known your role in all this, we'd be as dead as doornails by now. Once we arrive in Duneville, we should get back to Ark as soon as possible. I'm sure Arenthiel and the others have already written us off as dead. I suggest you ask the fisherwoman how much farther it is to the village.
Okay. What about you?
Well, I suppose first of all I'll go get my pay. Regardless of what transpired, we fulfilled our mission. After that, I don't know. War is an entirely different story, and ending up beaten to a pulp with a damned warhammer certainly isn't on my priority list.
So you're gonna run for it?
Maybe. The Order might be powerful here in Enderal, but compared to Naren's army, it's a joke. And maybe... On the other hand, if we don't manage to stop the cleansing from happening, it won't make a difference if I'm here or on Calais. Oh, my, what did I get myself into? I feel like a bloody marionette in a goddamn play.
Yeah, you're not the only one. I'd prefer to have you helping us fight Naram, rather than on a beach in Calais, if that's worth anything.
It is. Even though the Calais beach would probably be better for my health than joining your cause. Enemy invasions, mysterious corpses. You seem to attract trouble wherever you go, as we've seen more than once now. You know, there's one thing I just couldn't get out of my head since all this started. Does mankind deserve to be saved? I mean, have we as a species really made this world a better place? What have we accomplished apart from bloodbaths and wars in the name of the true gods or the right way to see things? And even now that we have a common enemy, we fail spectacularly to pull together. That's pathetic somehow, isn't it? Just pathetic. Heck, I sound like the biggest cynic alive. Let's stop here before it gets any worse. Go talk to the fisherwoman.
Alright, are you okay by the way? You seem kind of troubled.
You're really curious, aren't you? But yes, there is something that troubles me apart from the obvious. It's my sister.
Adila, what about her?
Well, I told you that we haven't talked much since... You know, since the thing with our family happened. A couple of moons before we met, I wanted to change that, and I went to see her at the League of the Apothecary in the Frostcliff Mountains. But she was gone, just like that, and no one knew where she went. It's been troubling me for quite some time now. It's probably nothing, but still, I'm worried.
Interesting. Will we have anything to do with that? I'm not sure. Let's take a moment. It's been a long time since we've... Oh my. We are nowhere. There is no map. Okay. We are gone. Alright, never mind. Let's talk to this lady.
Ah, you're awake. How are you? No offense, but you look battered.
Not bad under the circumstances, I suppose. Thank you for saving us.
Don't thank me. I only did what every other path-abiding citizen would have done as well. Your friend, he told me about the Naramis. War. I have trouble believing it.
It's true, but the Order will protect you. In any case, you should be prepared. Chances are they will attack the coastal villages first.
Oh, how very reassuring to hear that. But I guess we're well off in Duneville. As long as they don't break through the cavern gate, there's no way they can get inside the town. Of course, that doesn't apply to the plantations and mines. Oh, blazes. Such chaos. Those bloody Naramis. Nothing is sacred to them anymore, is it? For millennia there was peace between the lands of the civilized world. And now this. They're heretics, if you ask me. No more and no less. They should be hung from trees, all of them. Anyway, I guess it's best if you rest a little more. As I said, you look as though you need it. I'll wake you up when we arrive. I will do our best. I didn't think I'd ever say this, but right now I'd give a lot for the Art Guard to be here instead of these Doomville watchdogs. At least they know how to wage a war. In any case, you should get back to the Sun Temple as soon as possible, and show those Neremese bastards whose country this is.
We will. And again, thanks for your help.
Don't mention it.
So, we should be back within range of the teleport runes. I'm gonna head straight back to the temple. See you there.
Okay, so he's gonna take off. We're gonna look around Doonville a little bit.
Hi, I told you. I never got how that imbecile made it to captain.
And
Did you say anything about what we can do about the mast?
Boy, could he say. We don't have enough coin to fix it anyway.
Shit, it's fucking Storm. Really? I can't believe we were stupid enough to sail right into it.
Why stupid? I mean, even old Charles said it'd be safe.
Why? Because he didn't get his bellyache? Don't tell me you believe that bullshit.
Well, you can't argue that he was right before.
You're bonkers.
alright. Is that the exit? Let's keep going up. There's stuff everywhere here. We're gonna look around. In fact, maybe I'll take a torch out so we can see. And maybe I'll put my armor on. Do we need the helmet? I don't think so. We'll take these, though. Oh, no, no, no. Yeah, I need to sell some things. Somebody's house. Powder Desert. Yeah, we're not going out there yet. I don't know. Maybe we should walk back. We should be back on the map now. Nope. Maybe... Something has happened. Maybe I need to get out into the Powder Desert before the map comes back. Or maybe reboot. There's gotta be a... Oh, here's a bartender. Oh, there's a... Oh, okay, hold on. Let's put this in here. We can dump maybe some of the... Maybe the boots of the keeper. We won't be needing those. And the vambrace of the keeper. Yeah. I do want to sell some things. I have a whole bunch of things to sell. Right? Yeah. I just need to find somebody to buy them. Ooh, is this a bounty board?
A fellow traveler. Want to trade?
Who said that? This guy?
Huh? Need something?
How's the hunt?
Don't ask. Getting by here in the desert is hard enough as it is. Now those bloody bone rippers came out of their caves and are hunting everything that moves. I can hardly go out hunting by myself anymore. If it goes on like that, I might just have to hang it up.
So when we went to the island for the looking for the alchemist lady's son, a bone ripper is what killed us. Those things, we're not ready for that yet. Okay, he's not a hunter that will sell anything, but let's see. Let's search for a bounty request. Wanted is a woman named Grave Sister Sadia, who is said to be under the influence of the Red Madness. She was the former graveyard keeper in Doonville's vault, whose behavior changed drastically in the last few moons. She's accused of desecration of corpses in multiple cases and of the murder of a miner. There's a bounty of 300 pennies for her head. We'll take it. It's 3 stars. Let's put it on. Let's see where it is. Is it... Oh my... Never mind. We're not going to gamble. You...
Sure.
What will you buy? I don't need that. I don't need the brandy. Or the wine. Wait. Do you sell garlic? No. I will buy some poultry meat. There. Just, you know, in case. Is the guy over
Traveler, want a drink?
here?
Uh-huh.
What do you... Oh, yeah, you're definitely a merchant.
Oh,
Inca.
you're not from around here, are you? I know that
Wait.
accent.
Oh. She just grew.
Have you heard the news about the
Okay,
magister?
she's not going to sell
Word
me
has it that
anything.
he murdered 30 novices, then
I
killed
can sleep
himself up in
here
the temple.
on some random bed. I don't want to do that.
Elvis, what has become of this world?
Did we go down here? I don't think we did.
Yes.
This is like somebody's house? What is this? We were just up there.
Ah, just make no trouble.
Watch yourself out there. The sandstorms can get real ugly.
That, I think, is the exit. Yep. Alright. How can there be a whole town with no merchants? Is this a thing? The prison? Okay. What time is it? It is midnight. That's the problem. That is a problem. Do we just go back to Ark? Let's see where this lady is. Oh my gosh. Okay. Oh, wait. Maybe if I use the local map. Maybe that will be okay. Kill Sister Sadia. She's outside. Let's just step outside and see. Wait, how's our weapon situation? Let's just be ready for anything. There are people here. Let's look at the map again. Okay, the map has reappeared. Where is Sister Sadia? She's way to the south? Is it really that far? She's right here. Do we risk it? I think we do. Oh, wait. Can we not?
I won't repeat myself.
Okay,
Sod off.
okay.
I will not. I paid a fortune to anchor here, and you will tell me what has happened, or
what?
Or I'll let the Ark guards know about this.
Good luck with that. Now bloody get out of my sight.
What?
Let's go, love. This isn't worth it.
Can I talk to you? Ulfid?
Didn't you hear what the captain said? This is Dunville, not Ark. Things are run differently around here.
Dunville is still...
Move along.
I will not tolerate this kind of behavior.
Oh, what do you care about what happened in that house? We're leaving in 2 days.
That goes back to Dunville. That's interesting. We didn't really get to talk to them. Is there anything else in here? I'm a little nervous about Bone Rippers. The lady I want to kill is just around the way. So this looks like... This is like the Riften of Enderal, right? The Thieves Guild or whatever these guys are. Run the show.
Huh?
She's over... You know what? It's late. I really... Is there a mirrored tower here? Oh, this might be at the mirrored tower. Let's save. Just in case. Yeah, it's way up here. where I need to go. So we got to walk all the way around this thing. That's why this town has such good security. Oh, wait. Are you kidding? Can I not? Oh! Nope. Leave. Running. No! Where's the guard? You see what I mean? You see what I mean? Let's go ahead. You know what? I have a teleport scroll right here. There's no shops. There's no nothing. There's no point for us being here. Let's get back to... Do I have a Sun Temple one? Yes. Let's just get out of here. Goodbye, terrible town. We made it back. We made it back. You know what? Before we go talk to anybody, we're going to sleep, and I'm going to go sell some stuff, and then we'll cut back and give Telor the bad news. So before we get things going, I thought you guys might like to see what the beacon looks like. It's pretty cool. The thing is in there, and there's other stuff over here. It's pretty cool. I like it. I like it a lot. We have the option of talking to Kalia. She's actually right over here before we go talk to Telor, so I think we're going to do that. But I also wanted to show you what I've spent our money on. We actually have still 600 pennies after all the things I bought. I bought a couple more soul gems. I think I want to go down into the market and buy more. I think I just need to dump this because I can't seem to sell it to anybody. Oh yeah, we have this weird fragment we picked up in Euro's place. It was in the case, in the display case that we got a key for. And this thing we got at Old Sheriff, which I think it's Old Sheriff, that we need to go back to because I have to explore the room a little bit more. We were getting some arcane fever in there, and I was a little panicky, but I think we need to take it a little bit slower. I really want to go back in there at some point. We have the Dreamflower Elixir, which we need Dreamflower for. What else do we need for that? I forget. That might be in a note somewhere. All these jewels to sell. I really need to get to the marketplace. Anyway, we need to talk to Kalia, and our handicraft is up. I decided 50 is high enough for rhetoric for me. I was torn between enchanting because I think we might go down that Phasmalus tree, but I really think the handicraft might be a way for us to go. In fact, maybe before we see Kalia, I'm going to go check out my blueprints in the deal over here. Let's see what we have. I've not even... Wait. Do I not? Oh, they're over here. Okay. Leather, steel gauntlets, 25. I have a handicraft of 40. What is this? A shield. Too bad we don't use shields anymore. A shadow finger, which is leather gloves, it looks like. Silver steel sword. Starling gauntlets. Which... I don't know what we need. I wish I could read this and see what we needed. Oh, there's a bench right here. And there are perks so you can improve enchanted material. Can I? Oh, I have not been improving my stuff at all. Shadow steel ingot. Wait. Okay, hold on. So the enchanted stuff I can't improve, so not worried about that. This though could go up 10 points with shadow steel. And our helmet? Oh man, what am I doing? I should totally be working on this. Well, I admittedly I had a super low handicraft until just now. Blacksmith's forge is used to create items. Yeah, see, I've never even clicked on this. this run. Wait, what? Is this all I can make? I have blueprints. Why can I not make anything? Oh, no. I don't have blueprints. They're in the... Okay, hold on. Sorry, I'm exploring a little bit. This is new to me. I haven't really messed with this before. Okay, here we go. Starling Gauntlets 33. And we need a ton of things for 33. I feel like we had Starling Gauntlets before. And this is 26. But our Vambraces of the Keeper were actually better. So that's the thing. I think when you make the items, they're not entirely awesome, but you can improve upon them immensely. You know what? Let's take this gold ore and put it in here. All right. Well, that was fruitless. But the hope is you improve your handicraft enough, you can create items that are worthwhile and valuable, and you can sell them. Like, it's for money. You can do that. I don't know how good that is, though. Anyway, let's talk to Kalia.
Saira, good to see you. I heard about what happened on Half Moon Island. It's a wonder you and that mercenary made it back alive. But war, it just seems so unreal. How has it come to this? Now we not only have to fight these High Ones, but also some fanatic who thinks he knows best?
Nothing better than an unnecessary war while poised at the brink of extinction, is there? That's hopefully a joke. Korak seemed so convinced that what he's doing is right. It's almost as if the High Ones are using him. Korak will regret opposing us soon enough. She's so introspective. I think going the intelligent route is the best route with her. It's almost as if the High Ones are using him.
If they are, then maybe we were foolish to think that the Red Madness is the only weapon at their disposal. Tell me, Saira, how is it possible that our beliefs about what's best for mankind are so different? Why are we so eager to be at each other's throats?
Honestly, I don't know.
You know what I find so hard to understand? Why there are so few people who actually care. So few people who feel the need to change something like you and I do. There are moments I just feel so powerless. As if we all know that if we keep going like this, we're headed for a catastrophe. But instead of changing course, we just stand by and watch. Do you know the feeling?
You mean you don't understand why so many people are so disinterested?
Yes. I mean, is it so hard to see that this world could be such a better place if we'd only care a tiny bit more about something other than what's happening in front of our doorsteps? You understand what I'm trying to say, don't you? You know that feeling too.
Yeah, too well.
I thought so. Whenever I think about it, I find it so hard not to get angry. Take all those upper city snobs with their colorful garments and exotic perfumes. They could put all that money to such good use if only they wanted to, but no, they don't, because they just don't give a damn about the poor. Sometimes I imagine going down there, grabbing one of them by the collar and dragging them down into the Undercity, and there I'd force them to see, just for once. But even that probably wouldn't help. I guess we only care about the things that directly affect us. Who fights against poverty if he's never suffered from it?
You do, and that's admirable.
No, it's not. It should be what everyone does. And once again, you've had to listen to another deluge of my whining. I guess I'm just not a person for pleasantries. Sorry.
let's see. Don't be. I actually think the world could use more people like you, or no need to be. I enjoy our talks.
Saira, I have to ask you something. You said these things to me. Why?
I think this is the romance right here. Well, I thought that maybe the two of us could spend some time together in private.
I see. Well, I don't think that would be a good idea, and I'd like for you to stop saying things like that. I'm the wrong person for what you're looking for. Now, excuse me. Quark's ships will reach shore soon, and we have to be prepared.
Well? It didn't say she didn't like it. So, maybe? Maybe it'll work out? Okay. Let's go talk to Tealor. Oh. Yeah, in here.
But that's ridiculous. We have to at least try to
The
negotiate.
prodigy, huh?
You know his
Apparently we
demands.
owe
There's
you
no
for the
basis
shards
for
of this
negotiation.
sigil stone. I
He
didn't
has
think
not
I would
seen
ever say
what we have
this, but
seen.
thank
The
you.
writings, the memories of the prophet. If he just realized.
Talon Korak would rather throw away his comb. That had been a
Shit.
mistake. Believe
What
me,
took you
I
so
know.
long? And where is Constantine?
That's a long story.
I can rain fire. Magisters never change.
And those were his final words? I can't believe it.
Simply another victim of the High Ones.
Where is this
If we do
supposed
not
to lead?
activate the beacon soon, he won't be the last.
Oh, right. The beacon. If it's activated, we'll simply glow the red madness away, won't we? Or maybe we could, for once in all this, do something that actually makes sense and focus our resources on finding an alchemistical or thaumaturgical solution to this problem, rather than trusting in a pile of scrap metal.
Oh, by the prophet's ass, won't you just shut up for a minute? All day long you do nothing but babble, getting on our nerves, and nothing you ever say gets any closer to a fucking solution.
Oh, well.
So why don't you just shove off to one of the bathhouses? Go torture the washerwomen with your never-ending lamentations. That would be helpful for a change.
You will take that back.
Will I? Come here and make me. I'd be delighted.
Blasphemy.
Guard your
This is
tongue,
blasphemy.
wild mage, or...
Or what? Are you gonna kill me? That's what you do best, you and your fucking order.
Silence! You are angry, Lishari Pegast, and I understand why. But in the moment you let that anger destroy this alliance, Firespark's sacrifice will have been in vain. Is that what you want? Is that what you want?
No. No, it isn't.
Good. I am tired of this endless bickering. We have a responsibility, and we will fulfill it.
Well said, Aranthio. And how exactly do you think we are going to do that? Without the sources, the beacon is as worthless as a heap of rusty iron.
The chroniclers are on it, and they will find the answer. Novice, tell Commander Aaron to join us. We need to plan the defense of the land. You, Prophet, will come to me as soon as you have recovered. Now, let us get to work.
Please, Tealor.
The sun be praised you've made it.
With Nerim,
Constantine. He didn't deserve this. It's just not fair.
We have no choice.
I guess I shouldn't have run out of the room.
The beacon! The beacon! We don't even know what this thing does, let alone if it will work.
He acted as if he was possessed. Maybe his mind was not strong enough for all this. Oh, okay, so no, it is not.
Someone is
You
gonna
get out of the way.
I'll see to that.
This is ludicrous, Tealor.
I have to talk to you as soon as possible. It's about the seal in that letter we found on the mercenaries in Old Rashengrad. I believe I'm onto something.
Really?
Their client is from Enderal. From Ark, to be more precise. Let's not talk here, though. Meet me in the Dancing Nomad. I'll be in the first room upstairs, right at the end of the staircase.
Where is this
And hurry.
supposed to lead?
Very well. No. Why so secretive?
Well, why do you think? Come to the Dancing Nomad after you've spoken with Oranthio. See you there.
Well, the Truchessa is right there, so maybe talking to him right now is not the best idea. Oh, he got past us. You know what? It's getting kind of dark. We'll go talk to him, I think, in the next video. Thank you so much for watching. We got to see a little bit of the desert, and got killed by a bone ripper. Anyways, we'll see you in the next one. I hope you enjoyed it. Take care.